Hello friends! Welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our horizontal spreads for the next week in February. I've got this washi tape here ready to go, as well as the sticker roll of stickers I may use, and these sticker books which I may pull from. Okay, so this week I am going to show you my complete process again, start to finish. I decided that I was going to record this part of it and then I just went ahead and kept it all in for the video so that you guys could see how I built the spread from start to finish. So I have an idea in my mind when I began, and I wanted to start with the Bookish sticker book. I thought it would be really cute to kind of have these stacks of books all on top of each other, like a huge stack of books. And originally I thought it would be really cute just along the spine, but then I kind of second guessed that idea as I went through. I don't think I had enough stickers to really do what I had envisioned. Tried it out, but then decided to take a break and try some other options as I was going. Some of the problems I see with these books, as far as figuring out a design that looks good, is that there's a lot of color in the books and no like black grounding color aside from those glasses, which I'm going to need to remove in order to do my stack of books idea. So I kept going back and forth on how I was going to make this not feel like just a bunch of color everywhere. Trying to pull in some washi maybe, and yeah, we'll see how it all works out. Since my spine idea really wasn't working, I decided to try it in the corner instead, especially because I don't have as much to write in on that very bottom part of the spread, so it's always a good place to have a little bit of extra decor. And I thought, well, maybe I could just kind of do a little stack of books together down here. Kind of leaned into that idea and tried to balance things out on the other side. Since it's going to be really tall and kind of narrow, I thought that pulling in a long box here would be great on the left-hand side. And I could use it for my weekly to-dos, kind of just track those major things I have to do. And then visually, it will just help balance out the spread. That was the thinking. So I'm playing around here with those stacks, just trying to figure out how I want to use all the stickers. Seeing if I can add in more quotes here. I trimmed off that quote to get that extra stack of books that's a little bit smaller than the other ones. And I use that in the background there at the bottom in the middle stack. And I'm pulling off all of the extra surrounding of clear sticker on the page just so I can move things in and off the sticker book at will without having to worry about alignment and such. I'm going to start cutting out the glasses from the tops of the books and see how they might actually stack upon each other. I've been trying to read more in 2021. I was doing really well in 2020. I hadn't read many books at all before then. I mean, maybe like 2 or 3 a year. And so it was nice to kind of put that on the priority list. But I've been doing more audiobooks, so I'm hoping to actually do more reading in 2021 as far as like a physical book, even if it's on a device or something, just something where I'm reading it, not having somebody read it to me. So I kind of like the idea of the spread, and that's why I bought the Bookish sticker book so that I could do more, inserts and things related to books and just kind of have the stickers there to make it cute and fun. And so as you can see, I am stacking those books and trimming them out. So they're not too uniform. I'm trying to cut some of the stickers in half or roughly in half so that I can mix up the book stacking a bit and change things up so they don't look like they're just the same pattern over and over again. And that worked out pretty well. There are a couple of books there near the center of the stickers that are pretty flat so that I can just cut it straight across and then flip it and move it around at will. Like I said, I really didn't like those glasses. I had for a minute thought I would keep them on the very top, but then, I don't know, just kind of changed my mind. And I kept leaning back in my chair to cut, so every time I was like cutting a sticker, I'd just disappear on the bottom of the screen. So sorry about that. Just kind of a little too relaxed here in my my planning. I didn't really keep focus on what I needed to do as far as sharing my process with you guys. So my apologies on that. So I'm just kind of moving around these stacks, figuring out how I want them to lay. And I kind of decided that I wanted to move this long box sticker more inside so that I could create almost like a focus area there on the far left and then have room for my checklist on the right side of that box. I abandoned this washi tape. I didn't like the feels that it was giving. It was just, I don't know, too heavy down at the bottom. And so I'm going into my washi stash and seeing if there's anything else I want to bring in. I had pulled this like scalloped black washi that I may use, but not sure how I'm going to use it yet. And now I'm in the Teacher Icon sticker book, which I got on clearance at Joann's early January. And it has a lot of the same kind of feels and colors as the Bookish sticker book, so I thought it would be a nice pairing here. See if I can find some stuff to add in. I really like those coffee cups that I just pulled that one there on Monday, but it has gold. It says coffee time and it is written in gold foil, and I'm not 100% sure I want to add gold to the spread at this point. So I have it there, just the one. Originally I was going to do like a rainbow all the way down, but I don't know yet. I'm still debating on that. And yeah, to kind of change my mind on that. Thought, well, maybe I could do these smaller little arrow stickers. And then I got distracted and I was like, well, maybe I should just make 2 stacks of books over here and just consolidate all those books together. So I just trimmed that guy out and cut off the glasses and made those double stacks of books like I had thought I would. And then here I'm trying to introduce that rainbow effect for each day. Just trying some things out with these little arrow stickers. They're mainly for reviewing books though, so I'm not sure. And then I don't think I have enough to really make it work. The positioning of the arrow, kind of having it come in, won't really work on this side of the page so much. So abandon that idea. And I'm just kind of going through the book. I'm not too familiar with this book, so I'm not real sure what's in there. I thought, well, maybe I could add in some more of the rainbow with the checklist, but then I was like, I'm trying to get away from it being like every sticker being a rainbow in and of itself. Kind of want to have some solid color just tied into tones that are in there, the rainbow of books. Going back into the sticker book and found this page, which I think might work for my little focus areas. They have these headers all in the colors of the books, but just individual, which I think I can kind of recreate that feel I was doing with the arrow stickers, creating each day with its own color with those headers. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I can make that work. And then I'm adding that nice giant quote there at the top, "Get lost in a good book," to kind of make a big core area there on the right hand side. And that leaves me enough room for me to push down the books and have a space for a focus on Sunday. And I could add in that rainbow effect with the headers, like I said, but also a bit of black, which I think the spread needs because of all the soft colors. So speaking of black, I was going to try to pull in that scallop, and I was like not in love with it. And I was trying to figure out how I would put it down around that long box and just didn't have any good ideas. So put it to the side, and now I'm looking for something maybe to go down here at the bottom of the long box. Just kind of fill that last little bit of space. Again, not real familiar with this book, so I'm just kind of scanning it, seeing if there's anything that I like for that spot. And I don't know why I keep pulling like more rainbow stickers. It's like I want to kind of get away from the rainbow stickers. Actually, this sticker kind of works because of that yellow background. I feel like that helps it not feel like it's just a rainbow. But yeah, I put it back because I wasn't sure about it at this time. I wanted to see if there's anything else that would work. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just move it down and just save myself the headache of trying to make that work. So I did that. And I thought, well, maybe I can line it with some washi here on the side. That could be cute. And then adding in a little bit more of that black. And I actually kind of like that, but I felt like I needed to add more on the left side of the page, and I couldn't really figure out a good place to put that washi on the left. So we took that off. So I'm back into the Bookish. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't gone really into any of the other books. So I'm gonna stick with the Bookish for the most part. And here's where I finally pulled trigger and decided to use that yellow box sticker, which I know I won't use on a monthly like it is, so. And originally I was going to try to like trace around the words so it looked a little bit jagged, but then no, I was like, no, it's going to be kind of a hot mess, and I trimmed it crooked anyway, so I don't want to deal with that. So I just fixed the trim and put it down there in the corner. Now just looking for maybe that one more thing. Things always look better in threes, you guys, so just trying to find a third item to kind of close off this bottom area. And I thought, well, I can have this little tiny shelf of books, trim it out, and just kind of nestle it there so that it looks like it's partially covered from the long box. And then I thought I would extend it, but then I was like, no, that's going to be too much. So I moved this down a little bit so that I would have enough room to write my checklist above. And then I thought maybe I could pull in the glasses or the coffee from this little Planner Babe accessory pack I had. It has some similar colors. But then I just thought they were too small and too busy. I'm just going to stick with this. So I think I'm ready to move it over. Let's try it. And then I broke out some highlighters so that I could test out colors I want to use for my checklists. I had picked up a big mild liner pack about 3 weeks ago, and I still haven't done swatches for it, but I'm planning on using mostly those mild liners. There are a couple of colors I needed to fill in with a different type of highlighter. So I have a Friction pink highlighter that I'm going to use for the very first one, but the rest will be mild liners. So now I am dropping in the stickers, and I just want to make sure everything is straight. I also am going to white out the bold lines behind the clear sticker here. Just, I don't want it to really show through. I kind of want it to look really clean. And as I was going, I decided I was just going to white out all the lines, even the smaller lines, and make that look clean and cute. And I am moving over those headers now. And again, those will be my focus areas for each day. And now to move over all of the book stack. Got a lot to move. I'm going to start with this quote though and just kind of position it by hand. I realize I kind of want to white out behind that get so that it doesn't hit the line. And again, with my Jelly Roll whiteout pen, I'm using the, I guess it's the 10, but it's like a 1.0 tip pen, which is really nice for covering these fine lines. Covers very smooth. I just got it, I really like it. So I'm just going to white out all of the lines. Again, I just kind of want to look really nice and clean behind the books, and setting that up so that when I move this guy over, it's nice and clean and ready to go. And then for the other one, just kind of get a placeholder for now until I can move that over. And then doing my little slide off the wax paper trick. Slides right off. Very nice. So this guy, I need to white out the lines, so I'm going to go ahead and get the placement, figure out how I want it to lay down on the page and how low down the page I want it to be, because I kind of want it to look like it's a little bit in the background. So I'm going to leave it off of the bottom and kind of like put it backwards in perspective. And because I'm doing that, I'm going to lay it in by hand, just make it a little bit easier. It's obviously a little bit closer than I had originally had it, but I think that's fine. I think it helps me, gives me more room there on the side. So I'm going to drop in the header, and I kind of want to put the placement in the very same spot as on the other side, so everything looks really uniform. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in those checklist boxes. And just kind of figuring out color schemes, making sure that that rainbow comes through. Going to trim out this shelf a little bit on the sticker so that I have a clear line to do a checklist item, so it's not me trying to write around that clear sticker. And here, kind of second guessing this brighter blue color. So I'm going to do a couple more swatches with some of the other blue highlighters I have, see if I can find something that works better. I'm not really finding it, so I'm just going to go ahead and move forward with that. And maybe put in some washi again. I just started thinking I need some texture. It's really cute, but I need some texture. So I grabbed this dot washi here just for a little added black, but not too strong. And I'm just trying to find places to put it all around the spread. Kind of would have been cute had I like just drawn in some dots around it, or maybe, you know, done some freehand, but didn't think of it at the time. But if you're doing something similar, that would be super cute. Doing some, you know, like dot sparkles around the books and kind of have it coming off of it like a firecracker. That would be really cute. So once I get this washi in, you guys, we will be done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye!